Hey y'all, today we're going to do another Dollar Tree meal, and we're going to do shrimp and grits. So we'll get started, and I'll put you down where you can see in the pot. And there you go. So to our pot, I'm going to add some butter, and all the ingredients are Dollar Tree ingredients. So that's about a nice full tablespoon of butter. And to that, I'm going to add, I'm sorry I tore the paper, but this is pepper stir fry. It's onions and the green, yellow, and red peppers. And I'm putting about half a bag of those peppers into the butter. So just put that in and let it kind of saute a little bit. And these were about halfway frozen, so you might want to let yours thaw completely before you put them in. And I believe I'm going to put a little more butter just for make the sauce richer. And these aren't really going to saute up like if they were fresh, so that's good enough for that. And to this mixture, I'm going to add a can of fire roasted diced tomatoes that have garlic in them. And that's what they look like in the can. So I'm scraping out the can. There's a lot of good stuff left in there. So I'm going to stir that around. And then to this mixture, we're going to add our seasonings. And here is cumin. And if you go to buy this in your Dollar Tree, this is not with the, or mine was not with the bottles of seasoning. It was in a just a clear bag with a paper label. So if you go to look for it, you they may not have it with the regular seasonings. But anyway, it's a little much. That's about a good teaspoon of cumin, some basil. I love basil in about everything, and that's about half a tablespoon. Just a tiny bit of cayenne. I'm just going to get a small pinch. Well, you can't even see it, it's so small, but if I put too much, my husband can't eat it. And then some garlic salt. And I'm putting about a teaspoon, or maybe a little less. And so what I'm going to do is just let this simmer for probably a half hour or so. And then we'll come back and go to the next step. So I'll see you in just a minute. We're going to move on to the next part of the recipe, and that's getting our grits going. I have water boiling. It's 4 cups of water. I'm having a problem with my tripod, I'm sorry. It's 4 cups of water and 1 cup of grits. And you pour that in, and if you want to, you can add just a little bit of salt. And I don't believe I'm going to add the salt because the mixture that goes on top of this for the shrimp and grits has got a lot of seasoning in it. So I just don't think it really needs it. So you turn this down pretty low and put a lid on it and just let that simmer for about 8 minutes or so. And then your grits will be ready. These are the quick grits, and this is the Dollar Tree brand of grits, and they're good. So now I want to go back over to the other pot, and this is the mixture that we put together earlier. And I did have to add a little water to it because in simmering it lost some, and I wanted it to have a little more juice. But I bought 2 packs of the salad shrimp, and I'm gonna open that up, and it says these are cooked already. That's what they look like in there, but I'm going to add them to the mixture. And stir them up in there and let them be absorbing the flavors and all that while the grits cook. So I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit too, because they were cold and it's made the temperature on those go down. So when our grits are ready, we'll be ready to dish it up and see how it tastes. Be back in a minute. Alright, we're going to finish up now. Our grits are finished, and our sauce that goes on it, the shrimp part, is finished. I'll bring you down. This is our finished grits. If you've never had grits, the name is true to the food. They are kind of gritty. I love them with cheese and butter and salt in them. My husband doesn't care for them, but you should give them a try. You may like them. I'm going to put a little more butter, about a tablespoon, in them just to make them a little richer. And this is, if you can see, this is the texture that they should be when they're done. It doesn't take them long. And to the grits, I'm going to add the Velveeta cheese sauce packet that you get at the Dollar Tree. So I will go ahead and put that in. And let's see, I've stirred up. These grits would be good just like they are now in my taste. But we'll see how the recipe turns out. So here's my plate, and I'm going to put some grits on the plate. Now I'll move that over. I'll bring the sauce back over. This smells really, really good. So this is what it looks like. And I'll give it a taste. And I love shrimp and grits, so this ought to be a treat. It's really hot. Oh, this is good. It is really good. If you like that little kick of cumin and cayenne pepper, you'll really like this. It's just a little bit spicy. You may want to put more of the spices if you like them. I'm really hoping my husband will eat some of this. So I didn't put a whole lot, but I might add a little bit more to mine. But this is delicious, and I hope that you give it a try, and I hope it meets your expectations. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.